What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell by the title of the video, we are back with some more trade rebuilds, and today we have the Golden State Warriors on top. This team let 91 points up in the first half by the Brooklyn Nets yesterday. Obviously, Steph not being healthy definitely sucks for this team right now, but we got to fix things. We got to fix things pronto. So today we're going to be doing a trade James Wiseman and Moody, maybe even Kuminga if we decide to. Golden State Warriors rebuild. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. The Golden State Warriors have been kind of teetering on this fine line of obviously having some younger pieces and their core that's been winning them championships with Steph, Clay, Draymond. Obviously, you can throw Wiggins in there as well. And they've paid Jordan Poole, they've paid Andrew Wiggins, which that is fine and all. But you do have guys like Wiseman still. You have Kuminga and you have Moody, who are all, kind of essentially part of this young core. But is it really going to be something you can stay patient on? Unless if you don't care about winning a championship this year, then maybe you don't care and you just keep them. But I'm assuming this team still wants to win a couple more or one more championship with Steph, Clay, and Draymond on the roster. So what I would do is definitely consider trying to get something for Wiseman. Maybe get some for Moody. Maybe get some for Kuminga. Kind of depends on how they feel about these three guys. But I think Wiseman is definitely somebody you should consider trading away. And Moody, maybe even the same thing. So that's essentially what we're doing today. We're going to be trading both these guys to get role players that will help us win now, because the bench unit has not been very good for the Warriors this year. So let's go ahead and start off with a James Wiseman trade. That's where we're going to start this rebuild off. So we take a look at the 24 offers that we have for James Wiseman. Wiseman's trade value isn't going to be that high right now anyway. So if you could just walk away with anything, I think you have to feel pretty good about it. I already like this trade right here. Alex Caruso, Andre Drummond. Reason being is obviously Alex Caruso and the Warriors is a huge rumor right now with that conversation Steve Kerr and Alex Caruso had when they played. But we'll come back to it. We don't have to force that. Maybe we'll come back to it. We got a Coro being offered, Terrence Mann, Clark, John Collins, and Capella, and we trade Draymond. I mean, I don't think I'll be keeping Draymond Green past this season, but I don't really see the Warriors trading him this year. You do have the Jazz offer me Vanderbilt and Walker Kessler, which is actually very interesting. I think Vanderbilt as a role player in Golden State would be amazing, but I don't really want to trade a first round pick. Randall and Mitchell Robinson, very interesting again. We throw Draymond's contract in there. Kemba Walker, Asal Bull, McConnell, Kyra Lewis, Malachi Flynn, Şengün, Keita Bates, Diop, Nasir Little. So yeah, I think easily the most realistic trade here would be with the Chicago Bulls, where you got Alex Caruso as a really nice role player, kind of like a Gary Payton type player, where Gary Payton was a huge part of what the Warriors did last year. I think Caruso could kind of bring you that same production, and you get a nice backup center in Andre Drummond. And the Chicago Bulls going towards maybe a full rebuild, blow it up mode, get a young center with some promise potentially, maybe try to untap on some potential he hasn't shown. So yeah, I like this trade. I think it's a trade we're going to do for Wiseman, getting Caruso and Drummond, two role players that can help out instantly for this Warriors squad. You see this, man? This could be you right here. Today's video is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on your favorite players that you love watching each and every day. Let me show you how it works. PrizePicks is available on mobile or desktop, and you basically get to choose 2 to 5 players, and you choose over or under on their props that they give you. You pretty much have every sport you can imagine on here. But let's say I wanted to go ahead and put a bet on Mitchell and Joel Embiid. I want to go more and more on them. If I get it right, I 3 times my money. Let's say I want to go up to 5 players, which is the most you can go up to. You can go more or more on all of them, and that's going to 10 times your money. I started with $100, and so far I'm up to $500. I've been having a ton of fun over here on PrizePicks. If you want to go ahead and sign up, link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables. Their matching deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. If you deposit $100, you get $200 to work with. Thank you, PrizePicks, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the rebuild. Now, I said earlier I would love the idea of Jared Vanderbilt on the Golden State Warriors, but I don't see a world where the Jazz just go ahead and trade Vanderbilt for Moody straight up. I'm just not really sure that's something the Jazz would even be interested in. Now, if you threw in like a first round pick on top of this, I think that's something you can maybe get behind, or if Kuminga goes in the trade, or maybe you could throw Patrick Baldwin in there as well. I don't know. I think you'd probably have to throw a first round pick in here to get Jared Vanderbilt if you really wanted him. I think he could fix a lot of the Warriors' defensive problems. He could help out with that instantly. Not saying he'll fix everything, but if you were to, willing to throw your first round pick in there, maybe the Jazz would accept it. I am going to go ahead and throw a 2027 for, do I want to do that? No, not really, actually. Let me try and throw Patrick Baldwin in this trade instead. And let me see if we can get, you know, just so they get a little bit more value out of it, I guess. I'm trying to make this as best of a trade for both sides as possible. They want, okay, they're going to give me Walker Kessler, and then they get Kevon Looney. I don't think they'd want to do that. I don't see the point of them trading Walker Kessler. If you wanted a 2026 first round pick, I could understand. They want a 2027. That's not happening. That is definitely not happening. So no, thank you. I mean, maybe we just throw the 2026 first for Vanderbilt and call it a day, man. I don't know. That might be a little too crazy, but I think Vanderbilt would be an amazing addition to this Warriors roster. So instantly you get 3 guys that are going to be way better in your rotation than what you had. So that is what we did. We went ahead, got what we needed. So we got Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Andre Drummond starting center, which is fine. Jordan Poole, Vanderbilt, Kevon Looney, and Alex Caruso. That is a much better bench than what you were working with, and I actually really love this for the Warriors. So now we have kind of our new bench, and Vanderbilt and Jordan Poole are gonna. Jared Vanderbilt is still very young as well, so it's not like you just traded for some 29-year-old. Caruso and Drummond obviously not very young, but they're gonna be able to help out this year. So yeah, those are the trades that we did. Let me know what you guys overall think about it. I think I will admit we might have stretched the idea of them getting Vanderbilt. That might be really tough to do. But we're going to win the rest of the season. We're going to see how this team does. And hopefully by the end of things, this team is back on top. Luka is going to secure that MVP. You got Paulo winning Rookie of the Year for the Magic. Jordan Poole is 6th Man of the Year, averaging 19 points per game, which you love to see. 80 Defensive Player. Trey Murphy most improved. And Doc Rivers is your Coach of the Year. Jacob Parker is your Executive. You got Luka, Steph, Giannis, LeBron, Jokic making All-NBA first team. And then those are your all-defensive teams. So taking a look at it, we ended up getting the 3rd seed in the West, so obviously making those 2 trades, I think, put us back on the map a little bit. You had 32 from Steph, which is expected. 19 or 20 from Clay, 19 from Poole, 18 from Wiggins, 8 from Drummond, 8 and 10 from Drummond, not bad, and a block per game. 7 from Draymond Green, 7 from Jared Vanderbilt, 8 from Kuminga, and then Ty Jerome, I guess, got some minutes in Kevon Looney, and then Alex Caruso down here with 4.5. Obviously, Caruso just here to do that dirty work, like I said, kind of being in that Gary Payton role for the Warriors. So got the Dallas Mavericks. We have Luka Doncic, Dinwiddie, Hardaway, Vinny Smith, Christian Wood, JaVale McGee, Dwight Powell, Kemba Walker, Josh Green. So I would not be surprised at all if Luka Doncic eliminated us. I'm really hoping that is not the case, but we'll see what happens. Game 1, we're up 1-0. We beat them by 8, 33-3 and 8, and then Drummond actually had 23 in this game. So you love to see that. Christian Wood, I guess, can guard Drummond. Game 2, we're up 2-0, 144-105, 53, 8 and 7 from Steph, just on a whole nother planet. And then this time, Drummond didn't have as good of a game as last game, but hey, it's fine. We still won. 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? We can. 133-107, 37, 11, and 11. 42, 6 and 7, 27, 14. So far, so good. But don't blow a 3-0 lead. That's all I asked for. And it's happening, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I thought for sure we were about to blow a 3-0 lead, but thankfully we get out of that series in 7, and we walk away nicely, I guess. But now we get to play the Pelicans. So we got the 8th seeded Nuggets upsetting the Memphis Grizzlies, and we get to play the 2nd seeded Pelicans, like I mentioned. So obviously the Pelicans got a good squad, so this could be a tough matchup. CJ, Herbert Jones, Ingram, Zion, Joe Val, Trey Murphy, Jose Alvarado, Larry Nance, and Najee Marshall. This is the last time, though, this roster will be together. I don't think we'll be resigning Draymond this offseason. And eventually, Clay is going to keep going down in overall. I'm not saying I'm going to trade Klay Thompson, but he's definitely not going to be a huge part of what we do. He's not really the number 1, number 2. He's not going to be the number 2 option here soon, I guess I should say. So we definitely want to find... I mean, Jordan Poole is going to have to step up, I guess I'll say. But game 1, let's stop talking. Game 1, we beat them by 9. 26, but 37 from Steph. Game 2, even it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1, 130-127. I would love to see this team back in the conference finals. 2-2. Game 5 is going to be a big one. Huge game 5 here. So let's see if we can come out here and win game 5 in New Orleans. Push them back to San Fran in game 6. And we could take this series. But obviously, you got to win game 5. And it's a back and forth game. And it's going to be a close one down the stretch. But looks like the Pelicans might have it. Do we take it at the end? Overtime, they do beat us 3-2 in that crazy game 5. So now we got to force a game 6 back to game 7 back to New Orleans. So we got to take care of business game 6 in front of the Golden State Warriors fans. Can we get it done? Please don't let them back in it. We do. The Pelicans might be beating us here. Let's come back here. 125-121. We take the lead and we keep it. Let's go. We're not done just yet. 25 and 10 from Andre Drummond. I mean, I would love to resign Drummond if I can, but I'm pretty sure he asked for too much money and I don't have the bird rights on him. So 21 and 11 from Steph. Huge game 7 in the second round. Do we shrink to an 8-man rotation? We might have to. 8-man rotation to shrink this up. That is going to push Caruso out of the rotation, which I don't like. I actually want Caruso in there. He is also on fire. So Vanderbilt would be probably, maybe your small ball center, I guess you can say. So here we go. Game 7, 8-man rotation. Shrink it up a little bit. They want Looney in there, but I'm going to roll with Alex Caruso and hope for the best. Game 7, let's win it. Can we do it? Start off. We had the lead in the first quarter. Uh-oh. This might be saying bye-bye, and it looks like we are going to lose game 7. Well, actually kind of making it close at the end. Maybe we could take it. Maybe we can get in there. Very close game 7, but we do lose in by 4 points. 52, 5, and 6 from Steph, but it was not enough. We end up losing in 7 games, and you got the Pelicans and the 76ers, and you're going to have the 76ers go on to win a championship. And now the Pelicans have got the #1 overall pick via the Los Angeles Lakers, so GG to us. We're not winning a championship in this video whatsoever, as you can tell, but we got to try. Staff signing, Steve Kerr, I'm going to keep that all exactly the same. But yeah, the Pelicans going to be walking away with Victor Wembanyama, so that is just fantastic because that team just beat us. Imagine what they do when they have that guy on the roster as well. It's not going to be pretty. So good luck to me in this video now that that's going to happen. So for us, yeah, we're going to sign these 2 guys, obviously, on draft night. So I know we're probably letting go of Draymond this offseason. I know Clay is only going to get worse. So I expect Clay to maybe go more of a bench role. So 23rd overall pick in this draft. We could definitely try to get something with this. I mean, we could trade for someone. We could if we wanted to. But I kind of like where we're at as a roster. Like I said, Draymond is going to be gone. Klay Thompson, he's asking for, he's got a $43 million contract right now, which, yeah, I could trade him, but I just don't feel right by doing that. I'm going to just throw Baldwin in there, see if anything pops up. If not, we're just jumping in. So, of course, actually, they took Scoot Henderson, which is actually, I actually kind of like that a little bit better. So, maybe we're not in the worst position in the world. I am going to go ahead and draft Chris Murray, though, here with this pick and have a developmental small forward on the roster. So, we're still kind of teetering on that young core, but we can maybe trade him later on if we need to. Chris Murray, welcome to the Warriors. Player options, Draymond declines, and Drummond does as well. And Kuminga, we are accepting. So, qualifying offers, we have none. And then free agency. If Drummond is able to be re-signed, I wouldn't mind having him back, but he's not. So, Draymond, he's asked for too much money. And I don't know what the Warriors plan on doing with him in real life, but he is going to go down in overall like crazy. So, I don't think it makes a ton of sense for me to re-sign him at that rate. So, I'm not doing it, and he'll be gone. So, now you have Caruso, Steph. You got Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, which I expect Klay probably to go to the bench and Jordan Poole be the starter. Andrew Wiggins, Chris Murray. I don't want to rely on Chris Murray right away to be a rotational piece. Kuminga and Jared Vanderbilt, which I think we can roll with, and then Kevon Looney. So I think the biggest thing, if we could make it happen, is getting an upgrade at the center position over Kevon Looney, so Kevon Looney can stay on the bench. We had Drummond, and there might be some good, decent options out here, but if there was a way to trade for like a good center and be very, very happy with it, I would want to do it. We also have Otto Porter we can bring here as well. But let me see if there's a center here or around the league on kind of a cheap contract to see if we can bring him in to be our starter over Looney potentially. I wonder if I could convince the Wizards to give me Daniel Gafford. I hate to give up Kevon Looney, but Gafford has some potential to him at 24 years old. It might even go up in overall a little bit. And I just kind of like what he brings to the table. So I kind of want to go ahead and get Gafford if I can. I'm offering Baldwin, Ryan Rollins, and Kevon Looney. Maybe I could just walk away. Actually, I guess I got to have Ryan Rollins in this trade as well. I'm offering this for Gafford, and I really like the idea of it. So Gafford is our new center with the Warriors, so I think might even go up in overall, like I said, so which is why we kind of went that route. Kuminga is going to be a nice backup power forward, and now I want to sign a center and a small forward if I can. So Montrezl Harrell off the bench might not be too bad. You also have like Metu as well. You have Omer down here, Jock Landale. So there's definitely some decent options. Gorgie Dang, Bielitsa, who used to be on the Warriors when they won a championship. But I kind of like the idea of going out and getting, Montrezl Harrell potentially as my, backup center would be fine. But I also have Otto Porter here, who used to be on the Warriors. Got Torian Prince, Reggie Bullock, Eric Gordon. Definitely some decent options. Give me Otto Porter, though. Used to play for the Warriors, was here during that championship run. I'm going to sign Otto Porter to a deal. And if I have the ability to still sign a center, I think that's what I'm going to do. So center, you got Ennis Freedom, Nerlens as well. Give me Nerlens as well on a minimum. I'm cool with that. And that will be our offseason. So I'm not bringing back Draymond. Like I already mentioned, he's got no really good offers yet, but he'll eventually get one. Let's just go straight to player progression and see how it treats us. So you got Steph going down, which is expected. Jordan Poole is up, which is great, which is what we need. You got Andrew Wiggins up. You got Klay going down. Jared Vanderbilt, Gafford, Caruso. So Gafford's up to 79, and then 77 for Kuminga, Otto Porter, and Noah as well. So feeling pretty good about that. Like I said, the next thing we need is Jordan Poole to step up big time. And then we need Steph and Jordan Poole to be the one that score a lot. And then Wiggins could probably take even more of a scoring handle, because I don't know if Vanderbilt and Gafford will score all that much, but you know, they're going to play decent defense, I guess. That's kind of what we need them for. So we're happy with having them as our front court, but can't rely on them to be like scoring guys, right? So we got Steph Curry, Poole is starting out, like I said. Got Wiggins, got Vanderbilt, got Gafford, Clay, Caruso, Kuminga, Otto Porter. I'm going to run a 9-man rotation, of course. Otto Porter is going to be in there. Norris Dwell will play situationally, and then Chris Murray will let him develop in the background, maybe trade him eventually. Who knows? But this is your new starting five. I really like it. I think this is going to be a really good bench with Clay coming off it. Caruso still here to do the dirty work. Kuminga and Otto Porter can do their thing as well. Feeling pretty good about this. I think this season we could still win a championship. Really sucked to lose in 7 last year, but I have a good feeling about this roster this year. So Joel Embiid is going to win MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year on the Charlotte Hornets. You got Jakob Poeltl winning 6th man. I would have loved Jakob Poeltl on this roster as well. Maybe that's another thing. The Spurs, honestly, I think Wiseman and Jakob Poeltl's contract are really close, or it might even be around the same. We could maybe see a Wiseman for Poeltl trade that could make some sense in a way. The defensive player goes to Embiid, and Garland is your most improved. Bickerstaff is your Coach of the Year, and then Brandon Harrison is your executive. So Luka, LaMelo, LeBron, Giannis, Embiid. Assuming we have Steph here somewhere, we do have him on All-NBA third team. And we got the first in the Western Conference, which is exactly what we wanted to see. So first seed in the West, reclaim the crown, but obviously doesn't matter if you can't win a championship. So 28 from Steph, 20 from Jordan Poole, 20 from Clay, 18 from Wiggins, 14 from Gafford, 11 from Kuminga, 5 from Vanderbilt, 4 from Otto Porter, and then 4 from Caruso. Not too shabby, but obviously, like I said, none of this matters if you don't win a championship. So here we go. We're not getting any younger. So Steph and Clay, and then obviously we have to play the Pelicans here. Steph, Clay, Jordan Poole. I need you to do their thing. Need you to do your thing. I don't know if we're gonna re-sign Clay this offseason, depending on how much he wants. We will or not. But let's see what happens, man. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Beat them by 12. So obviously we went to 7 with this team last year, but that was in round 2. And you know, the stakes were a little bit higher this time. They are still kind of high because I don't want to lose to a damn 8th seed. But it looks like we're going to take care of business. We beat them in 5. So thankfully, they didn't draft Victor Wembanyama. Instead, they Scoot Henderson, and they have a logjam at the point guard spot. So we end up beating them. They also had Jordan Clarkson, which is interesting. But now we get the Lakers probably in round 2, which we do. I'm actually happy to play the Lakers over the Grizzlies. So I'll take that. The Lakers, let's see what they're looking like. They have Marcus Sasser, Middleton is on the roster. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, but their backcourt is very garbage, I will say. It's not great. They have Zeller, Chris Silva. Yeah, outside of Middleton, AD, and LeBron, there's not a whole lot that scares me, to be honest with you, but it does not matter. You still have AD and LeBron. Anything is possible. So game 1, we're up 1-0, 127-98 victory there. 35-23 from Gafford. Love to see that. They even it up. So we're not out of the woods just yet. We beat them in game 3. Can we win game 4 as well? Yes, we do. Win game 5. Come on. Game 6 goes to us. Let's go. We are back in the conference finals. And I get the Thunder or the Kings. And honestly, I don't know who I'd rather play. The Thunder have Shea, Giddey, Lou Dort, Pokusevski, Chet Holmgren, TJ Warren, Jalen Williams. And then the Kings have King and Murray, Sabonis. I don't know. Have I ever simcasted a CPU? No, I don't think I've ever simcasted 2 CPUs going at it. But let's see who wins this one. Let's see who comes out on top. It's a close game. This is very interesting, but the Thunder looks like they're about to run away with it. I think I would have rather played the Kings, but we get the Thunder, of course. So Thunder versus Golden State, and then you got Boston and Philadelphia on the other side. Thankfully, Cleveland actually lost because I know for a fact we wouldn't have beaten Cleveland. Actually, they lost. No, they have Donovan Mitchell still. Okay, but we got to focus on the Thunder. We got to focus on what's in front of us. I don't feel like they're so overpowered just yet. Eventually, they will get there, but we'll see what happens. Game 1, they're up 1-0. We even it up, though, so I thought for sure that if we went down 2-0, this was going to be over. But we win game 2. We win game 3. Can we win game 4? Yes, we can. Can we beat them in 5? Yes, we can. We have booked our finals appearance once again. And we get a rematch. Celtics versus Warriors in the NBA Finals. This should be an interesting one. This time, no Draymond. And for the Celtics, I mean, they pretty much have that same rotation that everyone knows and loves. They also acquired Bruce Brown, which is a really nice addition. So, this should be a fun one. Game 1. We're up 1-0, 141-117, 34, 11, and 17, 28 from Poole. Game 2, they even it up. This is a very close series. Game 3, we got to win it. They win it. Game 4, we got to even it up. We do. Okay, game 5 is going to be a big one. This is going to be going to us at home. They want to fix the rotation. Let's see what they want to do. They want to start Kuminga. They want to start Kuminga. I'll roll with it, I guess. If he is vibing right now and he is has some momentum, we'll do it. Game 5, huge game 5. Can we come out here and win game 5 in front of our fans? And San Fran, we got to take care of business. It would suck to lose game 5 here and then go back to Boston. Oh, I thought we had game 5 in the bag, bro. No way. Game 6, we got to come out here and win game 6. Oh, we're going to get robbed of a championship. Oh, man, that sucks. Caruso out of Porter's out of rotation. I'm going 8-man rotation here. I thought we had a game 5 victory. Oh, man, we got to win game 6. We got to win. We're desperate here. All right, start off firing. First quarter, we win by 6. Okay. Does not matter, though. Does not matter if we don't win it. Come on, baby. Keep the lead. Keep the lead. Just keep the lead. Think we got this one, unless we let them back in it. Yeah, we got it. So we do beat them in game 6 in Boston. So we push them back to game 7. Fantastic. Game 7, all or nothing. Boston versus Golden State. This is going to be a fun one. Come on, baby. We can win another championship with Stephen Curry. I know we can. Just got to keep the lead. Keep it going. Don't let them blow us out. Don't let them blow us out. Are they blowing us out? 114-98. Oh, no way, man. Oh, gosh, that sucks so bad. 28-9, 19, and we're going to lose in game 7 to Boston, man. We had to win that game 5. Oh, what a heartbreaker. What an absolute heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker, man. 127-111. Oh, we had it. I think that was our chance. And we might have just blown it. Might have just blew it away. Might have just blown our chance away. The Celtics ran like an 11-man rotation, it looks like, or something crazy like that, if I can count. I don't know. That's so unfortunate, though. I mean, we're going to go one more season, obviously, but, man, I hate to lose there. Game 7, had a chance at it, and we let it go. Lottery time's not going to matter. These young teams are only going to get better, which is why I think our window of opportunity was right there, and we didn't take it. So, there's a good chance we do not get back to the finals. That might have been the way we could have done it, and we do not take advantage of the opportunity. But we will try again. Don't worry, we will try again, but I think that was our chance. So, gonna fill this out, and then we're gonna go through this offseason real quick. I mean, it's not gonna be a crazy offseason. I like where we are as a team. I want to resign Caruso, I think. We didn't even have a draft pick from the Iguodala trade, I believe. So, player options, Alex Caruso, I'm actually going to accept. Kuminga, we're keeping, and then free agency. I don't know if we have any Clay's a free agent. That's all I know. So Clay is a free agent and Vanderbilt. I'm going to resign Vanderbilt, 4 years, $16 million. And then Clay, I don't know what the worst plan on doing anything, but I'd give him a 2-year, team-friendly option, player-friendly deal. I don't know. Or team-friendly, I guess you should say. I'll sign her that. I don't want to just, let him go for nothing. So he's better than not. It's better having him than not having him, obviously. So Clay is back. Might even go down to a 79 overall this year. I don't know. I mean, maybe not yet. He's down to 81. So obviously he's going to keep regressing. Jordan Poole regressing is actually really annoying. I don't know why that's the case. But whatever. We're running it back again, man. This is the last season. So we can't get it done. It's just not going to happen in this video. But man, last year seemed like the best chance for us. Maybe it's not out of the realm of possibility just yet. 63-19 this season. So maybe we still have a chance. Maybe we still do. But like I said, the teams were getting younger and better. So this is why I'm kind of scared. But 28, 21, 17, 17, and 14. 14, 5, 4, and 4. So here we go. The Los Angeles Lakers in round 1. Same kind of song and dance as last year. I guess you have Jackson Hayes now. If we lose the Lakers in round 1, GG's, I'm out. Similar current round, and we are going to beat them in 5. W. Now we don't have to play the Thunder, so we don't have to deal with the Thunder this time. They have OG out of that roster, but now we get the Kings, who have De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Huerter, Bryce, Keegan Murray, and Jakob Poeltl. Honestly, I think we should take care of this team, but you never really know, and we sweep them, and now we get the Houston Rockets. So the Rockets, like I said, scary roster. DeMar DeRozan, Şengün, Porzingis, Jabari, Kevin Porter Jr., and Jalen Green. I mean, there's a chance we lose here. Let's see what happens. Game 1, we even it up in game 2. Game 3, they're up 2-1. 3-1. It might be GG's, boys. Might be GG's. Never mind. Forced into game 7. Maybe we're still in this. Game 7 in Golden State. We forced the game 7. Now we got to take care of business to get back to the finals. Come on, baby. We can do this. We can do this. Got the lead right now. Just keep the lead. And we're headed back to the finals. Get a rematch against the Celtics again. We got the lead, and just like that, we're not done just yet. I said our chance was last year, but no, it's not. We're still here. But now we got to take care of business. Thankfully, we don't have to play Cleveland. We get Boston instead. Same thing, though. Boston has kind of the same roster. They're starting Smart and Brogdon together this time around instead of Derek White. They have Larry Nance, Sam, Perkin, Korkmaz, and Jalen Smith. Game 1, we're up 1-0. They even it up. Game 3, they're up 2-1. We even it up. Game 5, I'm just going to click someone through game and live with the results. I live with the results. They win Game 5. They win Game 6. Nope, Game 7. Game 7. Once again, Game 7. This time, or actually, I think last time was in San Fran as well. So come on, baby. We could do this. Game 7 to get the Warriors. Stephen Curry, one last championship. We got the lead right now. Don't let them have it back. Don't let them have it back. I think we got it. Let's go, baby. We were able to get Stephen Curry and Clay one last championship before it was all said and done. And we went for it, and we got it done. Stephen Curry is your finals MVP. That is a dynasty, if you ask me. What is that? Ring number 5 for Stephen Curry. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. 5 championships, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022, and 2025. Should have been 2024 as well, but whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow. This is Crushables saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.